Greetings, welcome back to Acadian Comics. I'm your host, James Fondren, and this is Comics Haul episode 42. And I'm looking forward to this sort of a wrap up. I was going to do one earlier this week, and we were going to talk about last week's haul, but this is going to cover last week's haul and this week's haul. So here we go. I picked up Flash #1, both the foil cover and just the default cover A. And I read Flash #1, Absolute Flash #1, and I liked it. I like the art in here. It's very stylish, very flashy, and a lot of fun. So I like the first story. So far, so good. And when you get the foil cover here, it just opens up, and then you get the regular cover under that. So cool stuff. Really enjoyed Absolute Flash #1, and I'm going to be doing a review on that. Probably following this video. At some point I will review it. And here we have Absolute Batman #6, and I've been kind of in the dark. I read Absolute Batman #1, I read Absolute Batman #2, and then I've purchased the issues in between, but I saw the cover for this in the comic shop. I thought, oh, I got to get this, and this is brutal. I mean, Batman kicks some serious ass in this Absolute Batman issue #6. So highly recommend you pick this up, issue #6 of Absolute Batman. There's this really cool one-page spread in here. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. Look at that. That's pretty badass, right? So Absolute Batman #6. Check it out. And then I thought I'd get issue #2 of Eddie Brock Carnage. And like, Carnage is pretty badass too. I don't want to say badass too much, but Carnage. I remember in the, playing Maximum Carnage and Separation Anxiety in the 90s, and Carnage is just freaking cool. It was a cool invention. So we had some cool things happen in the 90s when we were kids. Venom and Carnage came into Marvel, and Spider-Man. So it was just awesome time to like Spider-Man and superheroes. So that's Eddie Brock Carnage issue #2. And then we have One World Under Doom. This is kind of an event book. They're doing One World Under Doom. I've still got to catch up on it. I mean, yeah, it's the quality, it's the professional quality you expect in Marvel Comics, and it's just really well done. Look at this panel here. It's these couple panels pulling the slide back. Cool stuff. I got to check that out. I got to read it. One World Under Doom, issue #2. Deadpool Wolverine issue #3. I think I have issue #2, but yeah. It just looked cool to me, I mean, who doesn't like Wolverine and Deadpool, so. Oh, look at this. He's using the deer antlers as weapons. That's awesome, huh? Yeah. Oh, look at these panels. Wow, look at all the panels here. They kind of broke them up a little bit, and that is so cool. Awesome. Deadpool Wolverine. Then we've got Rat City 12 from Image. It's like kind of a Neo Spawn. I read issue 11, and I wanted to pick up 12 and catch up on that, so check it out. Some really cool art. I've enjoyed reading the few issues that I've read from this comic, so yeah. That's Rat City issue #12. And then I picked this up, Oni Press, Out of Alcatraz, issue #1. So it's a prison book, right? Interesting art, interesting take. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. I haven't read it yet. So Out of Alcatraz #1. Daredevil #3, Unleash Hell. Daredevil Unleash Hell #3. Let's open it up. I have 2 copies of this. I'll open it now. Sometimes these poly bags are they don't split just right. So let's take a look at that. Oh, what's this? Oh, Star Wars #1. I'll probably pick that up. Yeah, very thick line weights on this, but it looks good. It works. For what this is, it's working. It's not. Sometimes you get really thick line weights and it's just not desirable or aesthetically pleasing, but this is well drawn. So he did a good Ghost Rider here. Yeah, cool. Cool stuff. All right, there you go. Daredevil Unleash Hell issue number 3, Red Band edition. And I just had to get this Spawn 362. And what a great cover, huh? Yeah. And I think I picked up this last week. And Brett, I looked at this with Brett. I had a video earlier and I completely lost all of the footage. It was terrible. So I lost kind of going over this, but Brett Booth, some really incredible art in here. Like, this is just fantastic, phenomenal work, beautiful artwork. Look at Spawn, just amazing stuff. Every page is just a feast for the eyes, So there you have it. This is like a special cover, and I have another copy of Spawn 362 in here. So cool stuff. Cruel Kingdom from EC Comics. Thought I'd check this out. This is number 3. I haven't read it, but I thought, okay, it's a little more cartoony, very thick line weights on the outsides. Well, not too thick, but it gives you that thick impression. But I'll check it out. I'll read it. I'm gonna read it. So, Cruel Kingdom number 3, EC Comics. Return of the Living Dead number 1, American Mythology Productions. So again, sort of cartoony, has a cartoony look to it. But yeah. Just another book. So now we're back to last week. So I picked up this reprint, a facsimile of Swamp Thing. It's a nice little thing to have to collect. Oh man. Let me open this here, because this is too funny. Hold on. So what I do like about these Star Wars comics, like, some of them are not good, some of them are decent. I think this is decently drawn. I really look how they show, like, either it's Mos Espa or it's Mos Eisley. I think it's Mos Espa. I think that's where Anakin Skywalker was raised. But yeah, it's a really cool, it's drawn well, I think. And you get Darth Vader in here, and you get little Kylo Ren in here, and they get to tell fun stories that you didn't get to see in the movie, like Kylo Ren as a kid. This is what we wanted, right? We wanted the band back together. We didn't get it. Look, he's writing his crayons on C-3PO and R2-D2. Look, he's trying to fly the Millennium Falcon down here. So yeah, it's yeah, but wait, there's I have to show you this. I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but look, Anakin went back and he force choked Watto, and then you don't see him slash him with a lightsaber, but he did. Did he cut his wings off or what? I don't know, but oh my god, just too funny. But that's Legacy of Vader number 2, and actually, Kylo Ren, he goes and I am spoiling a little bit, but he finds, like, Anakin Skywalker, his grandfather's former slave owner, Gardula the Hutt, and basically Kylo Ren goes in there and kind of gets his ass kicked. He's like a force sensitive. Well, he doesn't get his ass kicked, but he gets surprised. There's just a force sensitive thing or entity or animal, whatever this Hutt has with him, and he's like all chained up, beat up. He did get his ass kicked, but he's all beat to shit. Look at him. So yeah, okay. And then I'm looking forward to this, because this has this is gonna have Shadows of the Empire and everything, and that was something I read, and I have the loose copies of that, and I'm gonna get the trade for that, the omnibus, for sure, when that comes out in June. We'll probably get Star Wars issue number 1 as well. Phil Noto, that's gonna be good. Geiger, this is Geiger number 12, and it was pretty good. There's like this female Geiger now. I'll open it real quick, kind of give you all a taste, let you wet your beaks, Yeah, I pulled right to the page. Look at that. So it's some great, what is it, Gary Frank? Yeah. Gary Frank's doing the penciling. They had 1 or 2 issues where he didn't do it. And yeah, but Gary Frank, some great stories. I still haven't read this. I have to read this. I haven't read it yet before I put them in my short box or long box. So there's another cover for this where she's on the cover. I prefer that, but you know, look, she goes all ratted out, you know, with the radiation. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's a great pose, great shot there. Geiger 12. It's Geiger issue 12. What, is something stuck here? What's going on? Okay, yeah, Superman. Yeah, so this was basically the destruction. You know, you kind of like, you have the story that's like taking place right now. Then you have the destruction of Krypton, and it all worked really well. I liked it. And you know, I'm gonna go pick up issue 6 when that comes out. So I enjoyed Absolute Superman. There's 2 covers that I got here. So yep, he's like holding a tank up. And what this is, like what what this glowing stuff is, like you find out what it is, and it all makes sense. So there was a lot of speculation when people first saw this. It's like, well, what is wrong with the suit? What is this weird thing? What does he got going on with his arms? But it all is explained in this issue. You understand where all that stuff comes from. It's part of like the evacuation and destruction of Krypton. No, a little bit of spoilers there, but that aspect of his design and suit is explained in this issue. It's explained before, but you don't see it physically. It's like an AI, right? But this piece, these remnants here that you see, that's actually explained, and you see it actually take shape on other people, and not just Kal-El. So it's interesting. So I'll pick up the next issue, issue 6, and then we have Violator 6 of 6. You know, I haven't read this yet, but so far I've enjoyed like I think the first issue and the last issue the most. Issue 5 and issue 1 of Violator. The other ones are okay, but those are really story heavy, and I like those. So it's interesting. And then again, we have Spawn issue 362 here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Comics Haul. If you did, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit the bell notification so you can be notified of new and future content right here at Acadian Comics. And I'll catch you right here next time.